So ever since the announcement of Pokemon Legends ZA during Pokemon Day inside of the Pokemon Presents that happened earlier this year in February, we haven't heard any new information yet about this game, and there is a possibility that we might get some information coming very soon in the coming days, as there usually is a second Pokemon Presents that happens in August, and we've kind of had that for the last 3 years, so it's pretty likely that we could see that get announced in the coming days. But today I want to talk to you guys about a very good decision that was actually made by the Pokemon Company and GameFreak, which could be really good for Pokemon moving forward. Now real quick, I just want to mention that I am using a brand new microphone, which I just upgraded to recently, and putting headphones on and listening to this video, I definitely notice a big difference now compared to the audio that I had before. My voice just sounds much more warm and richer and fuller than what I was using before, so let me know if you guys hear a difference as well. I definitely feel like we've upgraded the audio quality now to a very nice level, so I just want to see what you guys think about that as well, and if there's any tweaks that I could do, definitely be sure to comment them down below as well. Alright, so the information that we're going to be taking a look at today is the Pokemon developer GameFreak is actually ramping up hiring, and this information came out a few days ago, but if we take a look down here, it says the Pokemon developer GameFreak is reportedly heating up with its hiring, seeking a variety of positions from planners to programmers with high-profile games like Pokemon Legends ZA on the way. The Juggernaut developer has become a household name in gaming following its original establishment in 1989, most well known for its work on the main series Pokemon games. While the developer has mostly worked on Pokemon since heading the franchise, GameFreak has also produced some smaller titles, including 2019's Little Town Hero. Now the studio is looking to bring in new staff. GameFreak has kept itself consistently busy as a studio throughout recent years, constantly pushing out major titles with nearly every year. Pokemon has released a multitude of main series games within the past decade, with new generations like Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet alongside DLC for those games. The developer also has a non-Pokemon project in the pipeline, with GameFreak announcing Project Bloom as a new action-adventure from the studio in collaboration with the publisher Private Division. Now GameFreak is hiring with plenty of positions to fill. And if we take a look down here, it says GameFreak is hiring for 37 positions. As reported by Nintendo Life, GameFreak has listed several different positions that the developer is looking to fill within the coming weeks. The full recruitment list features more than 35 different jobs available at GameFreak, with everything from planners and 3D artists to R&D programmers included. The hiring drive includes jobs with a wide variety of requirements, looking for both seasoned veterans with years of experience and newcomers with no game industry experience. Some positions also specifically mention Pokemon, potentially hinting at involvement with Pokemon Legends ZA. And if we take a look down here, we can even see these positions. So they've got a planner and scenario/setting creation, a contract job for a sound planner with the Pokemon series, a character model, effects, background model, cutscenes, section director, lighting artist, human motion, Pokemon models, 2D art designer for backgrounds, 2D artwork designer for Pokemon series, project manager, assistant project manager, game programmer for communication system, game programmer for characters with a new IP, game programmer for events, UI programmer for new IPs, communication game programmer for Pokemon series, Unity engineer, animation programmer, infrastructure engineer, information systems for Windows infrastructure engineer, R&D programmer for communication systems, animation, machine learning engineer, graphics, systems, battle systems, libraries, procedural, tools, HR and recruitment, and then also the IT help desk. So we can see here there's a lot of different types of positions that GameFreak is hiring. The push for new employees at GameFreak comes as the developer is looking to buck several major trends within its biggest upcoming game. Pokemon Legends ZA will mark the first time in franchise history that Pokemon has gone more than 2 years without the release of a major new game. With Scarlet and Violet launching in late 2022, Pokemon Legends ZA's setting also served as a major surprise to fans, with GameFreak seemingly skipping over the 5th generation's Unova region to focus on Gen 6's Kalos. Pokemon Legends ZA is currently expected to launch in 2025. New hires at GameFreak will look to bring in fresh ideas and new faces into an iconic developer likely looking to make a change. While Pokemon Scarlet and Violet sold well, the newest generation of Pokemon games were panned on launch by fans and critics, citing performance issues and poor graphical quality. The two newest Pokemon games currently sit at the lowest ranked main series games among critics in Pokemon's nearly 30-year-long history. GameFreak will look to breathe in some fresh life into the franchise soon with Pokemon Legends ZA's 2025 debut. So yeah, this is a huge W coming from the Pokemon Company and Game Freak, as Game Freak is actually looking to hire in a bunch more new people now that are going to be coming in and working on things. Now, of course, this doesn't mean that all of a sudden Pokemon games are just going to become drastically better, but I am hoping that this is going to mean that there's going to be some improvements that we're going to notice in terms of slight improvements to their games that are coming out and having more polish and hopefully with better quality, because they are looking to hire some people with different types of skills and also having people that are more veterans and have worked with this type of stuff before. So I am hoping that we do kind of notice that moving forward, especially with the brand new Nintendo Switch 2 around the corner. Of course, Pokemon games are going to be coming out for that, and with a brand new system now, I hope that Game Freak does have like more seasoned and veteran developers who know how to work with like these home console HD types of games to make future generations and new Pokemon games look even better on that. Now, you might have noticed that a lot of these jobs were also contract, and contract jobs are usually ones that are only there for a set amount of time, and once that time is done, they usually let the person go. But apparently it also does say on the Game Freak website that these contract jobs can also become temp to hire, meaning that if the person does do a really good job and Game Freak sees them as a valuable asset, they can actually give them a full-time position and have them work permanently at Game Freak as well. So that's really nice, and we also don't know exactly how many positions we have for each of these roles as well, we do have like 35 or 37 different like options here. It doesn't mean that there's only going to be like one person hiring for all of these. So like if we take a look at something like the lighting artist, it doesn't mean that there's only going to be one lighting artist that they're going to hire. This could be like 4 or 5 new lighting artists that they're all going to bring in. So it's possible that there could be like a lot more people coming in here at Game Freak, and we don't even know like the full context to how big this is going to be. And honestly, this is just nice to see, because it really feels like right now the game industry is always just kind of letting people go and kind of laying off so many employees at so many different developers. Actually, the same day that this Game Freak information came out, we actually got the information that Bungie, which was the studio that PlayStation acquired recently, had to let go of like 200, I think, people that were working there, which is a very sad thing for a lot of people. So it's nice that Game Freak is out here hiring people and bringing more people into the gaming industry, as well as like so many other, like we saw like so many studios always closing down and people getting laid off and stuff, and it's just really unfortunate. So I am glad that at least Game Freak and the Pokemon Company, Nintendo, and all of them seem to be bringing in more people and trying to make it thrive and make it better, so that is very nice to see. And Game Freak themselves have always just kind of been a very small studio. They always have like about 200 or so people that are working there, and that's also divided between multiple projects that they work on all at the same time, because there was one point where they had that amount of people working there, but they were divided between like Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, Pokemon Sword and Shield, and Pokemon Legends Arceus, which were all in development at the same time. So that's just kind of crazy with having such a small group of people that are working there, also working on so many different projects at the same time. Like, you definitely need to bring in some more people, so I'm glad to see this is making a change now, and we are actually seeing more people coming in. Does this mean now that every new Pokemon game that's going to come out is going to see like a night and day difference and it's going to be super high quality and amazing? Probably not, but it is nice to see that Game Freak is just taking the steps here, and hopefully we can get smaller kind of increases in terms of the quality and stuff, especially moving to a brand new system very soon, and I just want Pokemon to be the best that it can be. And so yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely be sure to click that like button and also subscribe to the channel, as well as I'm definitely going to have some more Pokemon videos, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think about this. Are you happy now to see that Game Freak is hiring a lot more people that are going to be working for them now, or are you a little bit disappointed by this? How do you feel about this? Do you think that we're going to see a change now with some Pokemon games? What would you like to see? Definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know. But if you don't have anything to say about this, just comment your favorite emoji down below for some engagement. I would really appreciate it. Go follow me on Twitter at Aero so you can be featured in videos, and also join my Discord server as well. We've got a bunch of people in there who are always talking about Pokemon and Smash Bros. And Nintendo, so definitely be sure to join that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.